among other things she said, is that prayer doesn't change things. It changes people, right? It changes yourself. I thought it was really interesting. So sometimes the algorithm thing kind of works on Facebook. So thank you all for being so helpful and getting chairs set. That is great.
Wow.
It did. And so.
Do we need a couple, Andrew, do you need a chair? Okay, feel
Okay.
free to stand if you need to too.
Yeah. Okay.
We're ready.
All right. We got something going on here today.
Yeah, good morning again, everyone.
Good morning.
Good to see you bright and early. There's an opportunity here at 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, I'm thinking. Thanks for trying this experiment with me. So, as advertised, today we're going to look at John Murray. He is one of our forebears in Unitarian Universalism. So we're going to look at John Murray. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at his theology. We're going to think about how can we live and apply that theology in our world today. And just hint, it's not an easy task.
Okay.
You know, universal salvation is not for the faint of heart. Oh, thank you, Tamara. All right. Oh, just a few housekeeping things because I know we tend to disperse at the end. I will continue to send out reminders. Today, when you leave, I'm going to give you a little packet with some quote-unquote reflection work for the next 2 weeks. Do it, don't do it, totally up to you. If you would like that emailed, I'm going to put a piece of paper at the back, sign up, and I'll email that work to you. So if you don't want a hard copy, but it's some quote-unquote homework, reflection work, just things to reflect on in the next 2 weeks. Next week, we're having a flip. Yeah, thank you. 2 weeks. We're going to have a flip. I think we had said we were going to do spiritual timelines. We're going to flip that, and we're going to first do the theology of our chancel. So we're going to look at our chancel. Look at why does our chancel look that way? Why is it set up that way? Why do we have those features there? We're going to do a walking meditation. You'll get to visit our sanctuary and our chancel. We're going to talk about the architectural style that was used when it was built. And look at how that is actually an expression of our Unitarian Universalist theology. So that is in 2 weeks, and then we'll circle back. Sound good? Housekeeping done. All right, well, let's talk about James Murray, our Universalist ancestor, who came over because he was really wanting a change of scene. He wanted to try something different. He'd made a lot of money in England, and he thought he would give the New World a try. So he boarded a ship called the Hand in Hand. Nice name for a ship, for a Universalist. Boarded the ship, and James Murray just hopped on over and he sailed across the ocean.
Are we looking for John Murray?
I thought it was James.
James Murray? Whoever. Somebody's in the room. Do you want to bring him in?
Is he here?
Yeah,
From 1770.
he is.
They're waiting for them to build a building around it and everything.
Found somebody in the closet.
Oh, okay. Hey!
It's not James Murray, I'm John Murray.
Oh, is it John?
John Murray. James is my tinsmith brother back in London.
Oh, sorry about
Yes.
that. John Murray.
John Murray and
And you
I,
came here just because you made a lot of money?
well, I wish.
Oh.
I was born and raised in the Calvinist tradition back in England. And it was very strict, and I rebelled against that after a while. And I became a minister in something that's now called Universalism. Is that what, have you heard of that? And, but then I came in some hard times. My wife died, my child died, I lost my church. So I was bereft. What great word, bereft. So I said, I'm going to go to America and start a new life.
Were you coming to be a preacher?
No, I was coming to start a new life. I was going to put that away. I was going to go be a farmer out on the plains or something, whatever. But my boat, as we were coming to America, it ran aground in New Jersey, of all places.
New Jersey. Hand in hand.
New Jersey, and I went ashore to get help for people on there. And a guy named Potter, what was his?
Thomas.
Thomas, was that? You know the story.
I know it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir, I know you really know the story well, but